So as always, you begin, before you do anything, you need to feel yourself. So it seems like that we just repeat ourselves all the time, but it's something that you have to keep on coming back to. So like they say in Zen, that you can never step in the same running water twice. So that even if the water is the same, you are different when you step back in, right? So like every time that we train, it's a different condition. Like we're a little bit older, we have different things going on. Either, we're well rested, or we're more tired, or we have some injury, or different things going on to distract us, in our mind. And so as we go through the process of training, it's about the philosophy, the concepts and principles, right? Like everything that we train and everything that we say and do has to relate back to the philosophy, concepts, and principles. So under philosophy, concepts, and principles, the philosophy, obviously, we talk about is Zen philosophy. It is a process of mindfulness and attention. So always come back, feel yourself. So we use the 13 points as a diagnostic checklist every time. So one of the things that I talk about with everyone that comes to train with me here is what I tell them is that if you can do the basic exercises every time, like it's the first time, then you can do Ilichun for a long time. But if you catch yourself feeling like, oh, I'm bored with basic exercise, I've already done this before, you won't last long. Because, Ilichun is all about this process of just like every time bringing attention to the body, and you need to observe, clearly observe yourself, 13 points. So we scan the body, use the 13 points as a diagnostic checklist, like as you stand, and to relax and feel yourself. Pay attention to your breathing. So this is a good example right now because I had a big meal just right before we started. So with the big meal, all the food in my stomach now is affecting my heart rate and is affecting my breathing. So you can always come back to observe yourself, to observe. That's why, like, no matter what, like you can always be observing the breathing, observing the posture, and like how they are interreacting to each other. How do they interrelate? How do they affect each other? So now as I stand here, like I said, that it's because, so like my Sifu likes to tell the story about how the master that became enlightened because he ate too much. So he sat down at the dinner table, he eats a big meal, and after the big meal, he gets sleepy. And as he starts to get sleepy, boom, he has like the sudden enlightenment because he recognizes, like he saw in the moment, cause and effect. Like how cause and effect arise together. He eats a big meal, he gets sleepy, right? So like I said, that's an example right now of, okay, I just ate a big meal. Now, as I'm standing here observing myself, as I'm feeling myself, I feel a difference in my heart rate, a difference in my breathing, like how the food is affecting me, changing my function. So there's always something new to observe, like every time, because the condition is always changing. Something about yourself is different than last time. So you need to observe this time like it's the first time, every time.